Hey, what's up guys, my name is Severman and welcome back to another video on my channel. So last month I remade the drop of Martin Garrix and third parties Tomorrowland intro ID flashlight, and a lot of you guys enjoyed the video and wanted me to remake the actual orchestral intro, which is what I've done for today's video. So let's get straight into the FLP. So I've bounced out the entire project file to be able to properly play it to you guys, and I'm gonna play it once and then I'll show you how I made it. So let's go. Now, if you want to know how I made the drop, I made a separate video on that, remaking the drop from scratch. Like, it's an in-depth video, you can check it out, I'll link it in the description. So now I will show you how I remade the orchestral intro part. Now, the thing is, I remade it using free plugins only. So we're starting off with some slow string chords. So for this, I used Labs, the strings long preset. So those sound like that. Then I layered those chords with a brass sound. This is from Flex. Oh, and then what I forgot is I also automated the expression with the strings, so this gives a more realistic, more dynamic sound. So they're starting off quietly and then they become louder. So it's not just one static volume, so it sounds more realistic. Then I also added an ambient sound in the background. This one is sidechained to the strings. Then we're adding this guitar. If you want to know where I got that one from, it's a sample which I sampled this from a John Sign track, and then I layered this one with a Flex guitar, so they sound like that. Some EQing here, a chorus to make them wider, a delay, reverb, EQ. I think this is just for volume automation. This is also for volume automation. Then here I added this choir one note type thing, just playing this one note. And the choir is also used later on in the intro, but then we're dropping into this sort of sustained part where we're just playing this one chord Very high strings. It's the same lap strings from the beginning. I also automated the expression here to add more dynamic to the sound. And then later on, we're dropping sort of into the chorus part, if you can call it that. For this, I added 2 impacts. And then we're adding a bass cello. I use this plugin. It's Brazilian Chamber Orchestra 2. It's also a free one. Then again the strings. But I layered the lap strings here with some flex strings for a bigger sound. Also, yeah, I think I didn't show the processing. Just made them a little bit wider, OTT to compress them a little. Then some EQing to have them sit nice in the mix. Some reverb, obviously, to make them sound more realistic. Some filter automation. Well, anyway, then I added the lead melody. The same plugin. Then this one again, but a different sound. And then we also have the laps again. So I sent those to channel 25. Let me show you how I process those real quick. So on here it's just some reverb and then a stereo enhancer to make them less wide, actually, because I felt like they were coming too wide out of the plugin, and a balance for volume automation. So then 8 bars later we're adding a choir. This one is from Nexus, as you can see. I also automated the volume here a little bit to have it not too loud when it comes in, but to sort of fade it in a little bit. Just some EQing on here, low and high cut. Taking out the low mids here was a bit too muddy. Making it a little bit wider with the stereo enhancer. And then this one is for automation. Then here we're dropping into the build-up. So we have some more effect sounds like those for the transitions, some crashes. And then we're adding stuff from the drop. So we're adding the drop leads. Those are automated with a filter and a volume thing to fade them in. Then I also automated the drop bassline, volume automation, filter automation. And also, so this is a low pass filter, but then right before the drop I also used a high pass filter, so this gets rid of the lows. And then I added the kick as well. Just playing like that at the beginning, but then it's sort of speeding up. Then just fading it out with a basic volume automation. Added some of the drop ambience here with a pitch automation. And then obviously the snares. Layered with a clap. Some more uplifters. And that's pretty much it. So again, the drop I've made from scratch in the previous video. Again, if you want to check it out, check out the first link in the description. So yeah, that's how I remade the orchestral intro part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one as well. Bye bye.